Good day, everyone. So for today, we will tackle about syntax 2, variations of 3, specifically rule number 8.
So, before I start reporting my part, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ruana Precious D. Baha, and I'll start my report by providing the definition of Rule 8. Rule 8 states that an adverbial can be expressed in a variety of ways, but it always works as a modifier, adding information to the verb, adjective, or other adverb it modifies. So, what are adverbial clauses? Adverbial clauses act like adverbs, modifying verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs by providing context or details about how, when, where, why, or to what extent something happens. They usually begin with conjunctions like because, since, although, when, while, if, unless, and so on. So, we have here an example of adverbial clause. Okay. In the sentence, the girl gets overwhelmed by her difficult situation. We can identify that the adverbial clause is the by her difficult situation, which tells us why the girl felt overwhelmed. So, it is vivid that the adverbial clause here modifies the adjective overwhelmed. Now let's proceed with the tree diagram of the given sentence. But first, let me discuss what is a tree diagram. According to what I've researched, tree diagram is used in generative grammar as a means of displaying the internal hierarchical structure of sentences. It is advantage that lies in showing the syntactic relationships between sentences units. Moreover, functional relations are obviously described by this technique. So based on this picture, we can see that each word is like connected to one another by lines that is kind of similar to branches of the tree. S as the sentence and ends with N as noun. But why did the word situation become a noun here? It's because nouns are the names of people, places, things, or ideas. And the word situation became a noun here as it describes or represents the circumstance the girl is in.
I will introduce myself. I am Pamela Jinjita Larang, and I will discuss about the adverbial phrase. What is an adverbial phrase? Adverbial phrase, a group of words that functions as an adverb. Adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs, providing information about how, when, where, to what extent an action is performed. And here is the example of adverbial phrase. The sentence is he took very casually. The adverbial phrase is very casual and the verb is talk. Next one. And and I will discuss the a prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase begins with a preposition in, on, at, above, below, to, from, with, without, and includes the prepositions objects, a noun or pronoun, and in any modifies to the object. It functions as an adjective modifying a noun or pronoun, or as an adverb modifying a verb, adjective, or another adverb. And here is the example of prepositional phrase. And the sentence is, she came to her destination an hour ago. The prepositional phrase is to her destination and the verb is came. That's all.
In connection of the rule number 8, we have rule 8A, which is purpose. So first, let us define what is purpose. So purpose is the goal of an action introduced by to, in order to, or for the purpose of. So purpose refers to the reason or intent behind an action, highlighting what subject seeks to accomplish or achieve through that action. So it answers the question, why is the action being done, and is commonly introduced by phrases such as to, in order to, for the purpose of. So statements are often forward looking, focus on future outcomes or goals that the subject aims to fulfill. So, in the sentence expressing purpose, the action taken is driven by a specific goal or objective. This structure explains why the subject is performing the action and what they hope to accomplish as a result. So the purpose often implies a cause and effect relationship between the action and the intended result. So it emphasizes that the action is a means to achieving something in the future. So we have here an example that shows a reason or intent behind an action. So example number one, he studies hard to pass the exam. So the purpose of this action, studies hard, is wanted to achieve the goal of passing the exam. So the subject is putting effort into studying because their goal is to succeed in the exam. And this future oriented goal motivates the action. So another example, she left early in order to catch the train. So the purpose of this action, left early, is to achieve the result of catching the train. So the subject's decision to leave early is driven by the intention to ensure they reach the train on time. So the purpose statements are future oriented and explain the motivation behind the action, showing a clear connection between what the subject is doing now and the outcome they wish to achieve.
So at this juncture, let's proceed to the last part of our presentation. But before that, let me introduce myself. I am Janrela Tambo, and I will be explaining the rule number 8B, which is the reason. So Hannah explained a while ago about the purpose, and the purpose is the intention for aim or doing it. So now the reason is the statement explain why something is done. They provide the cause or motivation behind an action and are typically introduced with the words like because, since, or due to. This statement justify why an action occurs, focusing on the cause or motivation rather than intended outcomes. So the action is the main event or the behavior. The reason, the cause, or the motivation behind the action introduced by because, since, or due to. So to know what is the reason, it always start from the word because, since, or due to. So we have here an example. So number one, she left early because the train schedule changed. So the action there is she left early. And the reason why she left early, it's because the train scheduled change. The reason she left early is due to the change in the train schedule. So the reason here is because the train schedule changed. So we have here example number 2. The statement is he studied hard because he want a scholarship. So the action there is he studied hard, and the reason why she studied it's because he wants a scholarship. The reason he studied hard is to desire or to obtain a scholarship. So, additional example. The word or the statement is they move to a new city because of a new opportunity or job opportunity rather. So the action word there is they move to a new city. And the reason or the reason why they move to a new city, it's because of a job opportunity. So always remember that those example given, the action is the main event or the behavior of the person behind those action. And the reason explains why that action occurred. The reason is introduced by words like because, since, or due to, and it's provide the cause or motivation behind those actions. Thank you.
So that's all for the rule number 8. Again, I am Hannah Cristel D. Altas, and here are my members. Thank you.